Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ENRJ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Crazy movement today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has seen in a long time. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, and this is actually a pretty tricky chart to talk about because is the entire chart ruined? No, but a lot of this depends on perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought, right there and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes, or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes, then yeah, for you the chart's actually looking pretty rough right now. Now if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. There has been a pretty deep pullback from its highs, but from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base, and as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective, so if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you had more of a day trading type perspective going into it. And really the best way to illustrate this, that the bulls are still in full control, is to look at where it broke out from. So today the breakout happened when the price got up above that 25-cent mark. You go back here through the history, you can see that the price struggled when it was right around that area, and then yesterday struggled when it was right around today, earlier this morning struggled, but when the price did break above 25 cents right there, you can see that's where the party really started. And the price is still above that area. I'm not saying this will happen, but let's say that the price actually continues to pull back. So the price, comes down here and then bounces around like this before starting to work its way back upwards. In that situation, if it were to happen, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that set of lows right there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, you still have progress going in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. Again, I'm well aware that if you are a day trader and you bought it there, you couldn't care less about 25 cents, but that's why I try to offer up the warning that I would be commenting on things from a big picture perspective. So yeah, for those of you that care about the big picture, this pullback's not exactly the most entertaining thing. However, like I said, taking a step back, looking at multiple days, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build that higher stair step. So that is definitely priority number one going into tomorrow. Establishing a healthy consolidation. And again, I am defining quote unquote healthy consolidation as staying up above 25 cents. So we'll see if the bulls can get the job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.